So this is my new lounging outfit for the winter. I'm a pinata. um, my daughter came home and Riptar, I think that's his name, the dinosaur in Rugrats, and it was so nice and warm and fuzzy. I mean, it's a fleece, and we're not going to run our heater the same way this year. So I went and looked at some, and this one was the fleeciest that I liked. So I am a pinata. Now this thing here, though, I'm probably going to pull it off, but technically I could go trick-or-treating in my costume with my kids, but I'm not going to. I probably won't, because that's too much walking for me. Anyway, here we are on our vlog. I know, I'm going to be ridiculously silly for all winter. I might pick up another one. They have a couple of different ones, so maybe I'll get a Tigger. The only problem is when you sit, it chokes you. And I can't, you don't really wear a lot of clothes. And then this dude goes hanging out here, and he kills me. That's why I'm thinking the way he's attached, I'll just rip the seams out, and I'll still have that. They've made it so that's the case, because look, he's got a mouth. He's eating me. Anyway, today's vlog is not about my costume. It's not a rambling. Today is astrology. Now, I'm pagan. I believe in lots of stuff, spiritually sense. So people always say, do you believe in astrology? For me, it works. Okay, that's how I would answer that. It works for me. Just as prayer works for other people and stuff. And I don't use it, I use it as a sense of kind of to get to know myself. It's not so much to get to know other people or to foresee the future or understand the past. Though it is nice to understand the past. Like anything, okay, I try to have a really open mind. I try to move my biases to the side and not let them influence something that I'm trying. I do this when they give me new medication. I do all kinds of stuff. That's why when they give me new medication, I don't read stuff until stuff starts happening, and then I'll go and read it and see what's going on. For me, I've been doing astrology since I was really young, like a teenager or something. When I was on my path to become a witch. Yeah, you're all gonna go, you are a witch. But I really do studied Wicca and Druidism and shamanism. I am not a highly spiritual person, meaning I believe in all of them out there. When I am in really stressful situations, I'll talk to my gods. I do truly believe that we are all gods in our own realm. This is our realm. The thing is that because when you're trying to learn things, and this is true of all stuff, when you're trying to learn something, if you know that you can do it easily, you won't learn it. So the belief system that I follow is that we're all all-knowing, but we want to learn and experience things, and to do that, we need to forget that we're all-knowing and all-learning. And we want to forget that there's this connection, and we want to forget. So, like the whole Matrix kind of style thing, like you're sitting in some little pod someplace and you're dreaming this all up. Now, I know people argue with me about that, and it's like, well, why would you dream up things that are horribly and go wrong and blah, blah, blah? Because you won't learn if you don't have bad and good. I mean, why do you read books or watch crime shows, or why do you watch horrific dramas where every day something horrible is happening to somebody? Because the human brain wants at some point that aggression, adrenaline rush that you get when you are faced with consequences in your life. So that's why. That's my explanation of it. You don't have to agree. This is not, like, we're not debating this. It's nothing. It's just what I believe. What you believe is what you believe. Anyway, I mean, you can always make comments. That's fine. I love comments. You know that, good, bad, whatever comments. The only ones that I don't really pay attention to or read to are the trolly ones. Anyhow, so, for astrology, for me, dog, go away. She's right on my feet. when I was searching when I was a teenager to understand why things were kind of happening to me, astrology was kind of a good answer for me. Now I also do tarot cards. I again do not do them all the time. I will pull out my deck or go pull out my stuff periodically. I started a project a very long time ago. I've not gotten back. Maybe I'll get back to it. Where I was creating my own set of tarot cards with my own drawings on them, with my own meanings for them. So maybe I'll get back to that. I mean, they're the same meanings that are basically on the set of tarot cards. People like to point out to you about tarot cards and astrology the flimsiness of it, and the fact that it was based on no longer is applicable. But I think that that's not true. I think they changed and people adapted them to them individually. Astrology was based on stars a very long time ago. Those stars are no longer in those positions as they were when the astrology was created. And astrology was the way that many civilizations would tell the future based on where the stars were for individuals and events. They'd look to the stars to see it. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to fall off. Wait, stop. See, I'm going to show you guys Feather. Feather is right there. Feather. Feather. Stop it. She's on my rocker and she's trying to. Feather, look. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Here, so we'll do this. You're good at it. No, you stay. She's a good dog. Yes. No, she's trying to come down. Stop it. No. Stop. All right, come on. Oh, no. You almost didn't make it. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, no. She's kissing me. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay. No, look. Oh, got pinata head and a dog on me. Oh, okay. There you go. You want to sit here? You can sit here for a minute. Okay, so what was I speaking? Oh, so it was a very long time ago that this is little dog. She's not really little. She thinks she's little. She definitely has a little dog in her. Was based on things a long time ago. So if you look in the sky now, they're not quite where they're supposed to be. But people who study astrology have moved those around and they know what's going on. Now, astrology isn't just opening your paper and looking. It's kind of like fortunes and fortune cookies. It isn't just looking in the paper and seeing. You want me to scratch you? Oh, nope. There we go. Finally down. You got me good that time. No, you can't come back. Go. No, you can't go back. Go lay down. There was just a weird wispy sound in the kitchen. Go see what it is. Anyway, maybe it's a cat. No, you cannot come back up. Go lay down. Feather. Sitting there looking at me. Feather. Go lay down. Go. Good girl. The moment you say good girl, though, then she comes back. So you can't open up a newspaper or a magazine or now go online and get a fortune for your astrology. That's not the kind of astrology I do. I do astrology where you look at, I'm thinking hard here, you make yourself, it's a wheel. It's on my title, my thumbnail. It's a wheel, and you put time that you were born and where the stars were, and then you use that wheel to make your chart, and then your chart is a long-standing chart. So you have the planets. And then you have these houses, and then the houses also represent different aspects, past, future, things like money, whatever, different aspects of astrology. Now, I'm sure there are people out there, even some of you who are watching, who are way more versed in this. I went to about around in 2004, 2005, where I built giant astrology charts. They take a long time to build for me, because you really do want that. You want the graph that comes with it, which has like the sun is in the middle, and then you have the houses that come out, and then you also have all the planets in it. So even it, and it, so so when you're born, your time goes in, and you find a snapshot of, literally, it's like a snapshot. It's not, but it's these charts, and in them the charts say where the sun, where the planet was, or Earth was in the rotation, and then you find where each of the planets were in the rotation, and then you find where the constellations of the houses were in the thing, and then you go back, and there is a list of traits and characteristics. Your time goes in, and you find a snapshot of, literally, it's like a snapshot. It's not, but it's these charts, and in them the charts say where the sun, where the planet was, or Earth was in the rotation, and then you find where each of the planets were in the rotation, and then you find where the constellations of the houses were in the thing, and then you go back, and there is a list of traits and characteristics that have morphed over a long period of time, but were from the past. I'm going to do a vlog on color, because color also, there is a whole bunch of color wheels out there that does kind of the same thing. Really what it is astrology, tarot, astrology, tarot, runes, anything that uses something else to convey a message from the unconscious is about symbolization. So you can have stationary symbolization, which means it is always there somewhere in your environment. Or you can have motionary, which is like astrology is motionary because it moves along with you. You change over a period of time. Things not aggravate, but stimulate it, so that you have different meanings at different times. I do use astrology when I meet people. I don't do it like right there, but one of the questions I always ask people is, when are you born? Not because I want to know how old they are, I just want to know where they are in astrology. I was thinking, if you guys were interested in astrology or seeing me do a chart or something, we could do. I haven't done my grandson's chart. Like I said, I haven't really done charts anymore because, well, first of all, you gotta get the star charts. That's the first thing. Sometimes you can find a good book where the star charts, like in the library, where the star charts go back, all the way to when I was before dirt was invented, as my son says, or the Dark Ages. And then other times you have to buy them, or sometimes you can find them online, but you have to get the star charts first. So, and really the star charts are just where everything is in the sky at that time when you were born. I mean, it's not complicated, it's just there's a lot of information. And then you have to place them specifically in the chart in a certain way so that they make sense. I mean, I could just read them out and that'd be fine, but the charts are kind of nice. I know people that make a lot of money making charts because there's a lot of time and effort that goes into them, and they do a lot of calligraphy and some cool little things on there. And I know there's star charts you can do. You can do your own astrology online. There are software programs that let you do that too. I like it. I do. Every once in a while, I'm not really into it as much. I really am only into video games, animation, and books is my thing right now. I'm not even really into my comic books anymore. I have a ton of them over here that I have to still go through and catalog them, just because it's time and effort and stuff. Every once in a while, I'll go and read them too. So every once in a while, I'll pull out my astrology books and I'll do it. But I was thinking that when we talk about spirituality and we talk about the things that we use, and also about people saying, oh, you know me so well, but there's so much about people that you might not know. The Pinata Dude, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and you will probably be seeing me this in a lot, unless I get a space heater down here, it's just too expensive right now for us to run the heaters, especially this early. If we start now, we'll have no money in the winter, so we're trying to push it out as long as we can. So that's it. I'm out of here. The next one, of course, is a Rambling 101, which I'm not sure sometimes is any different than some of these other ones. But I do have some things that kind of maybe we'll talk about, maybe not. I don't know. You know, I think of things now that I want to think about next week, but by the time I get to next week, I might be wanting to talk about something else. And for all of those of you who are interested and are not on my Discord and are not on my Facebook and are not on my Twitter and any other places I might be, I won my SSI hearing, which is like, yay, because now a new chapter in my life can go. I can stop worrying about some things that I was really, really worrying about. And now I can work not just on my channel, but really work on making me as healthy as I possibly can get. That's why I'll be wearing these lounge things, because I need to stay warm. I get very cold very quickly. Even the winter's the worst, but it happens other times, as many of you know. Anyway, I will be doing an update, a fibromyalgia update coming up soon, and we'll talk about research and stuff like that. So I'm out of here. Y'all have a really good weekend. I already said that. Peace! Oh, and check out all my friends that you know about. And check out Rum and Apples. He's got some new music going out. Check out the Alcohol 27. He only has 16 subs. He does No Man's Sky and a lot of VR stuff. So you guys should all go by and sub and check out him.